Queso is literally taking down a sign. Y'all see his fucking head. Y'all see his. Y'all, Queso taking down his sign, right? Queso taking down his sign. Now he just clicked up cool with them. Like, pick a side. If you want to be cool with them or you want to kill them, G. Like, come on now. Your ass dick riding them. Your ass dick riding them because your ass not cool with nobody at all. Your ass slow. They just took your pipe and you back cool hanging with them. Like, make up your mind. Is either you want to be to it with them or not.
There's a new age of young killers emerging from Chicago, and they're deadlier than the older gangsters that once ruled the streets. This wave of violence began with the death of Bloodhound Lil Jeff. After his death, a younger generation that looked up to him erupted into the scene, with Fully Chopx2 and Q50wLil50 becoming notorious on the Chicago drill scene. The chaos spiraled from there. These young men, all under 17, are the focus of the story. Shootings and deaths have plagued their lives, a cycle of madness that seems unending. We begin with the tragic death of Q50wLil50 at just 15.
Who are some rappers you looked up to growing up? Or who was you listening to?
I looked up to Polo G, Lil Durk. I looked up to Chief Keef. I looked up to.
Okay.
Who else I looked up to? Then who else? King Von, shit like that.
During the interview, it's clear to see that Lil 50 and Fully Chop are heavily influenced by both Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Bloodhound Q50. Both of these guys are kids skipping school to do an interview, and they're only 15 and 16.
Welcome DJ UTV, man. It's a Wednesday afternoon, man. Ain't y'all supposed to be in school or something?
Yeah.
Why y'all in the class? Y'all ditching?
I don't go to school. High school, drop out. I got
Yeah, I did a little bit. No doubt.
Yeah.
A little ditch.
So it's a ditching or did y'all drop out?
Nah, a little ditch.
Okay. So y'all still enrolled in school?
Yeah.
In high school?
Yeah.
So y'all did school to come to the interview?
Yeah.
Damn.
In reality, they're inspired by guys who are only 4 to 5 years older than them, which is a sad reality because Lil Jeff was killed in July of 2024, and Q50 has been shot on multiple occasions. Q50wLil50 was only 15 years old, now he's dead just like Lil Jeff. DJ U tells Fully Chop that the word around town is he's the quote-unquote baby Lil Jeff.
So you got some attention on you right now. I found you just scrolling through Reddit, you know. They say Fully Chopx2. They say this the baby Bloodhound Lil Jeff. And I said, oh, okay.
DJ U asked Lil 50 how he got his name because it's obvious that he named himself after Bloodhound Q50.
Now, the song is featuring Q50wLil50. That's how to pronounce the name?
Q50wLil50.
Say it again.
Q50wLil50.
Q50wLil50.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's you, right? Can you tell us how you came up with that name?
Alright, so look. Every time I got it from Q50, nah, it was none of that. So one time we was in the Q50. Like, my name is Lil 50, right? We was in the Q50, so we just, Q50wLil50.
Okay. Yeah, they definitely, I thought it was from Q50, you know, I didn't know, that's why I asked you to explain it.
Fully Chop is from the same hood as PGF Nook, fellow Chicago rapper who went viral with the song What Up featuring Polo G. PGF Nook was arrested earlier in 2024 on multiple charges.
They say these the little PGF stay into it with the little 147s, which is called Baby Glocks.
Nah, he ain't PGF.
I know you not.
Federal prosecutors on Tuesday charged Chicago rapper PGF Nook with committing 2 violent carjackings earlier this year. CWB Chicago first told you about the allegations against Virgil Gibson, 22, after state prosecutors filed charges against him in April. Officials believe Gibson carjacked 2 people in less than 30 minutes at separate gas stations on the south side. The first hijacking occurred at a service station in the 5900 block of South Morgan around 11:47 p.m. on April 7th. Prosecutors said Gibson, armed with a pistol, took a 32-year-old man's Chevy Malibu at gunpoint. About 30 minutes later, he arrived at a gas station in the 8300 block of South Cottage Grove in the victim's Chevy Malibu. He got out and climbed into a 35-year-old man's 2022 Kia, forcing the driver to move into the passenger seat at gunpoint, prosecutors said. He forced the victim to transfer money to his bank account electronically, made him remove some of his clothing, and then ordered him out of the car, state prosecutors said in a detention petition earlier this year. Covert Chicago police officers later saw Gibson park the hijacked Kia in the 1600 block of West 55th Street and walk away, according to a CPD report. They said they found him hiding in the janitor's closet of a nearby phone store. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago today said a federal grand jury had indicted Gibson on 2 counts of carjacking, 3 counts of using a machine gun during the commission of a violent crime, interference with commerce by the threat of violence, and kidnapping. See how Fully Chopx was disturbed looking at his friend in his casket during the funeral. You would think this would be enough to make someone change their life path, especially a child, but this had the opposite effect. This would boost Fully Chopx even more, and he would slide in the streets for his fallen friend. He was out for revenge and wouldn't stop until he upped the score. The next youngin' to die would be Lil Tay from Trap City, which are ops to Bloodhound, which is the set that Q50wLil50 and Fully Chopx modeled themselves after. It was said that Lil Tay was the one who set up Q50wLil50, and it's rumored that Lil Tay allegedly had 5 bodies at the time of his death. On a dimly lit street in Chicago, a white Chrysler 300 races southbound around 2:12 a.m. It careens out of control and crashes into a pole at the 7700 block of South Vincennes Avenue. Emergency lights cast eerie shadows as paramedics rush the injured to hospitals. An 18-year-old man suffers from cuts, while a 22-year-old battles unspecified injuries, both in fair condition. Another male, age unknown, has a broken femur. Weapons are discovered in the wreckage. The police prepare charges as the city holds its breath.
Situation on the south side of the city. That's where Chopper 7 is over this very serious crash. We have confirmed with police that 1 person was killed in this crash. There were 5 people inside that white vehicle that slammed into that pole. Everyone inside was injured, and again, 1 person was killed here. It happened a little earlier this morning here near 78th and Vincennes. So we've got both directions of Vincennes closed between 77th and 79th with this investigation.
This morning, developing now. 1 person is dead and 4 others are in the hospital following a crash in Grand Crossing. It happened around 2 a.m. this morning. A car with 5 people inside was driving southbound around West 77th and South Vincennes when it struck a pole. You can see what's left of that car. 1 passenger died at the scene. The driver and 3 other passengers were taken to local hospitals. 3 of them are currently in serious condition. No other vehicles were involved in that crash.
Lil Queso was cool with Q50wLil50 and Fully Chopx at one point in time. Here's one incident that could have turned deadly, but it didn't. As you can see, Fully Chopx had Lil Queso in the rear naked choke with the hooks in, and Lil Queso didn't know what to do. You can see Q50wLil50 trying to break it up to make sure it didn't escalate to something else.
You see 50 saving you, G. 50 saving you. He getting into it, Antoine, because he saving you. He know you from the cloud.
Watch out, 50. Stop. They fight. Let go. Let him go. Let him go. They playing. Nah, but they going too far now. Let him go. Cause you know that shit was gonna be. Yeah, that shit beat. Here's where I'm finna go. So, damn. Hey, so you almost asleep before you good?
Antoine talking about this, so you going to sleep or you good? Bro.
Knock in the pockets.
Look at his face.
So funny. Oh my god. They for real too.
Alright, let him go, bro. Let him go. That shit cook, let him go. I'm beating.
No, you gotta let both of them go.
Right.
Both of them go.
That's what I'm saying, let him go.
One of them
Alright, that's it. I'm at the whole case for now. I'm at the whole. Wow, you good. Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Stop.
What you trying to do?
Okay, we're trying to fight you.
Yeah, but we get into it right now. What you want? Alright, go out. Do it in the street. Come on, we get into it right now. Do it in the street. Take it outside, bro. Down one.
Look at him.
Why is you running from home?
No. Watch this. I was right back.
Why you just throw? Why you just shoot the 30? Why you ain't shoot the 30?
You finna see. You never hold me like that.
And he ain't do shit after this.
After it was done and over with, Lil Queso left the house saying he would be back, insinuating that he had something bad planned for them once he returned. After the death of Q50wLil50, Fully Chopx warned Lil Queso that he was going to die, and that's exactly what happened.
That can't be, baby, because that can't be helped, though. Come on, it's not, come on, but it can't be helped, though. It can't be helped.
I just told him, like,
I was just on the phone with bro.
I just told Queso, like, bro, you gon' die.
Nah, that can't be
Oh,
helped.
so I'm telling this man, he stay dissing him, you gon' die, Queso.
That can't be helped, though. That's,
you gon' die. I
dead,
told him, blood.
On a quiet Tuesday morning, sirens wail on the city's south side. A 15-year-old boy, Kavan Van Pelt, is found unresponsive in a house on the 6700 block of South Parnell Avenue. He has a gunshot wound to the head. The Cook County Medical Examiner confirms his identity. Questions hang in the air, unanswered. Chicago police detectives delve into the case, but the circumstances remain shrouded in mystery. The cycle of violence continues, leaving the community in mourning.
Chicago police are investigating the shooting death today of a 15-year-old boy. Police say they found him with a gunshot wound to the head inside a home just before noon today. The home is on South Parnell and West Marquette in the Inglewood neighborhood. So far, no arrests have been made.
Now we want to get you up to date on some stories around Chicago. First, a 15-year-old shot inside a home in Inglewood.
It happened just a few hours ago on Parnell Avenue near Marquette Road. Our Sharday Gray joins us live with details. Sharday?
Yeah, Jim and Marie, we briefly spoke to family members with tears in his eyes. The family member could only say this: "That was my stepson." Take a listen. Scanner Traffic explains who discovered the boy.
Caller stated she came home and believes her 15-year-old son passed away with a lot of blood inside the unit.
A heartbreaking discovery no parent ever wants to find. We noticed nearly a dozen shell casings scattered in the parking lot of this apartment building in Inglewood. Police say around 11:30 this morning near 67th and Parnell, a 15-year-old boy was found unresponsive inside a building with a gunshot wound to the head. The victim was pronounced dead on scene. Police say this is a homicide investigation. 6th Ward Alderman William Hall says he lives nearby and says in a statement, "Today our hearts are shattered. The senselessness killing of a 15-year-old child in Inglewood is a pain that words cannot fully capture. This was someone's son, someone's brother, someone's whole world, and now their family is left to endure an unimaginable loss." This is the second teen found shot and killed inside of a home in the Chicago area in a roughly 12-hour span. The victim has not been identified yet.
Fully Chopx would go live and mock the death of Lil Queso, saying that he quote-unquote completed a mission, hinting that he was the killer of Lil Queso.
On all my dead homies did, he walk in the house, he go missing. This shit crazy. Hey, Lil Speedy, next time I look, where Lil Speedy at? Oh,
Long Lil 50, watch my...
Hey, we need to take that ski off, gang.
You said what?
We need to take that ski off.
This motherfucker stay on.
Well,
Cause I just got back from Mexico. I just got back from a Mexican. Stop doing that.
There's not a lot of information out right now on this situation, but it is confirmed that Fully Chop has been shot and he's fighting for his life in critical condition. He was friends with Q50wLil50 and has been alleged to be the shooter of Lil Queso, rumored to have set up Q50wLil50 to die.
Free not ball. Hey, look who here. Look who here. And look who is short. We can't leave them games. And we in a straight. No little boy game. No little boys. We really play ball.
If he passes away from his injuries, he would be the 4th teenager involved in this beef to die within months of the death of Q50wLil50. Each incident is a piece of a larger, darker puzzle. The young lives lost, the weapons, the silent streets, everything is connected. Stay with us as we uncover the deeper layers of Chicago's underworld, where youth is both the weapon and the target. What drives these young men to such violence? Who would be next to fall? Alright y'all, there y'all have it, man. That's been the story of the young killers, man. On some real stuff, man. Look, if Fully Chop was to step away from the streets and like really get into MMA, I think he might be able to go somewhere, because that boy had he had Lil Queso in the rear naked choke, and he had the choke applied the right way, and he had the hooks in, and he probably didn't even know that he was putting hooks in, but he definitely had the hooks in, and Lil Queso wasn't going nowhere. Like, if you're ever choked like that, everybody who doesn't know about fighting, your instinct kicks in and you want to eliminate the immediate threat. So if you're being choked, the immediate threat would be whatever is wrapped around your throat. No diddy. But in this situation, that's the wrong thing to do. You actually want to attack the top hand. You want to put both of your hands on their top hand. That's called a 2-on-1. 2 of your hands on one of their hands is going to be stronger than 1-on-1. But like I said, man, Fully Chop, he need to get into MMA. He need to get out the streets. You know what I'm saying? If he pulled through, which I'm hoping he does, because this is a kid that we talking about at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I hope this young man pulls through and gets his life together, man. But yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Get in the comment section, man. Drillers and trappers, we out here trapping and drilling 247. Y'all already know what it is, man. Don't go nowhere. Watch that next video. Gang!